December 7th, 1941, a day that will live in infamy. That's what President Roosevelt said on the day he declared war on Japan and their allies. September the 11th, 2001, another day that will live in infamy and everybody's memories. And you have to ask yourself now, was it worth it? I'm not so sure. How do everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a Saturday. Hope you're doing all right. Well, it's all kicking off in Afghanistan, isn't it? After 20 years of occupation, we've had enough and we want out. And what's happening as a result? I spoke to somebody who's ex-military about this ages ago, and they said as soon as you leave, the Taliban will go mad and they will retake the entire country piece by piece by piece. And this is exactly what's happening. You have to look back at the catalyst that started all of this, and it was 9/11, wasn't it? Those towers came down, lots of people died, and the world went mad together. Or more accurately, the USA did, and we followed. First Afghanistan and then Iraq. I remember September the 11th very well. I was 23 years old. I finished work at 5 o'clock, and the place where I worked, we had no access to television, radio, or any outside influences throughout the day. I got in my car, turned the engine on, my little blue 1 litre Peugeot 106, and the first words I heard were, "The USA has been attacked." I thought, oh my God. I thought, I need to get home. I need to get home now, because those words I thought meant bad things were about to happen. And I got through the front door of her home just in time to see my mum sat on the sofa, staring at the telly in disbelief, which quickly followed by the look of disbelief on this face when I saw the replay of the planes going into the towers. And we all know what happened after that. Well, my reaction, a lot like a lot of other young men and women in this world, was we need to find the bastards responsible for this outrage and hold them to account. Turns out they were held up in Afghanistan, and in we went. That's the official line. And I thought at the time, great, good, we need to kick their ass, drive them out, and anybody that's harbouring them, we need to go and hold them to account and make them pay for this outrage that they've caused, and many outrages before. You roll forward 20 years, and we're now pulling out. Over 400 British servicemen and women have paid the ultimate price. I got pissed off looking at newspaper articles of young men coming home with bits missing off of them. And you have to ask, what is the point of it all? What was the point in them losing their lives, losing their limbs, when eventually we were going to pull out? Was this always the end game? Have we had enough? Vietnam with the Americans, look at that. You know, the French got out of there, the Americans went in. 10 years later, same thing, massive death and destruction. And what did it achieve? Such a waste of life. We in this part of the world have got to learn to keep our noses out of matters that do not concern us, be it where the oil is, be it where the riches are. Trying to enforce a democracy on tribal people, it's just not going to work. And look at the bloodshed and the misery that's been caused, and look what's happening now. Complete and utter waste of life and resources. I sound depressed about the whole thing because it was inevitable, really. In the end, you pull out, they'll take it all back. There is no solution in my eyes. Tell me I'm wrong if you think I'm wrong, but it's a dark day and sullies the memory of all of those men and women that paid the ultimate price. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit with something a bit more cheery. This is the Cabby signing off. Toodaloo.